Hi there, I'm Doireann Mc Dermott, bringing you this economic Nordic update with Steen Bocian, Chief Economist at Danske Bank in Copenhagen. So Steen, let's begin with Norway. Erna Solberg, the leader of the Conservative Party, was elected Norway's new Prime Minister. So what are your thoughts on the results, and do you think we will see any economic changes?
Well, the change in government is not a huge surprise. It was expected, and when we've followed the debate prior to the election, it has been obvious that the new government will probably be a slightly more expansionary government, wanting to cut taxes and also possibly increasing spending, but it's not a major change in the economic policy, and therefore we haven't seen any sharp reactions in the markets as this was expected, and you could say the changes due to this will not be that dramatic. They will still govern Norwegian economy according to the rules set for spending the oil money.
Now moving over to Finland. According to preliminary data, Finland's GDP rose by 0.2% in the second quarter. So do you think the Finnish economy seems to have reached a bottom?
Yes, we believe that Finland will start to progress from here on, but Finland is challenged by the fact that they have some industries under pressure. They have the forest industry and also the mobile phone production that has been shipped out of the country, and being very dependent on investment goods. Finland will be dependent on the rest of Europe starting to perform, and if that will be the case, then Finland will probably start to grow again, and as it's our expectation at least that Europe is bottoming out, we also expect Finland to be progressing from here on.
Now let's have a look at Denmark. Through a new 5-year programme starting in the autumn this year, it will extend and expand its support to people in Pakistan with a total budget of around $15 million. What are your views on this, Steen, and what will you be closely watching out for in regards to the Danish economy?
Well, you could say that Denmark, as well as the other Nordic countries, have a long tradition of supporting developing countries, and this is a part of this. These money should be seen in the light of that, and there's no major change there. The major focus in Denmark at the moment is whether the starting increases in house prices that we've seen during the last year will continue for the forthcoming years. As when you look at Denmark, this has been an important part of the Danish crisis, that the house market has been under pressure.
And before I let you go, let's have a look at Sweden. The Secretary General of the OECD recently told Sweden's finance minister that Sweden should stimulate its economy to increase activity and combat unemployment. Do you think Sweden should be taking this advice seriously and introduce some new reforms and stimulus?
I'm not sure that the scope for additional fiscal stimulus is that large. It's a question of what to expect for the future growth rates, and I'm not that optimistic on Sweden's long-term growth potential. And therefore, I don't think there's a very large scope for conducting expansionary fiscal policy. That being said, it's possible at least in 2014 to stimulate a bit, and I guess that the government will use this opportunity, which we support, but I think it's important not to overdo it, because then they'll run risk of being forced to fiscal austerity looking into the next couple of years. So yes, some stimulus, but not too much.
Thanks, Steen. Well, that is it for right now, but do tune back in tomorrow as I will be bringing you the press review. See you then.